So if you just saw my thumbnail and you're wondering what was in there, this was in there. It's been in there for 7 years, sitting on a pallet next to a rolling body. In this video, we're going to tear this thing apart and make sure everything's all right and go from there. But first off, I'll just show the footage of the last couple of days. I think before we crack this open, we're going to need to blow all this stuff off, out of it. Last week I got a phone call about a car that was actually pulled out of a barn, and they wanted me to come have a look at the engines and possibly take one away and open her up. So of course I'm like, yep, I'll see you there. So we've got a few more stops to make before I get there, but we'll go check it out. First stop of the day is to drop this off. I had to fix one of the broken studs on that manifold, and yeah, that'll be going back in its hole down there. So I've just got a few things to do here, then we'll hit the road again. I've got another 2.5 hours to travel that way. Fun times. Check this out. It's been sitting for a few years, as you can tell. Turbo, also the same, but I'm just about to turn this and see what it's like. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So engine has been turned. Inside actually looks really, really good. You can't really see it, but inside of the housings are mint. There's still Vaseline on the apex seals. That just looks like it's just the outside, just looks cruddy as, but I think it's going to be pretty straightforward, personally. Apparently it was a new build. Well, with the Vaseline in there, it most definitely is, but it's just sat for a while. And then this turbo, it was stuck. There's actually wasps' nests in there, so that's a bit different, but I reckon she's salvageable. Also, the car came with this engine as well, completely factory by the looks of it. This was the twin turbo one. That one was built for a single turbo. But yeah, this has been sitting as well. So the car itself is actually cleaned up quite well. I'm not going to tell you how much you paid for it, but I really wish I knew about this one. It's in really, really good condition. Panel and paint seems to be good. Boot full of parts, but that's to be expected. But really, really nice. Look at all that smeggy shit. Pieces here. Bit of paint fade, but that's all right. The mags, they're actually new. I thought they were always on the car, but they're new. But yeah, it's a real time capsule. Alrighty. It's time to pull this engine apart. I've given it a quick blowdown. Should be pretty straightforward. What I might do is just time lapse the bulk of it, and then when I open the housing up, we'll get in there and have a look. But there's a whole lot of stuff here you've already seen before, so yeah, we'll start it now. So I just got the sump off. I started pulling all the front bolts out and the front pulley off before I did this. No word of a lie, that front bolt was, yeah, that was really, really tight. But everything looks all good in here. I'll start pulling this apart. We'll take the front cover off, take all the front assembly off, and then we'll undo the bolts and open her up. Okay, should be good to come apart now. All the bolts are out. I've tapped it up just a little bit, so hopefully oh man, it looks pretty good, I'm not going to lie. I'll bring you in a second and you can have a nosy at it. As you can see there, these are all brand new. These are still moving fine. That there's pretty much a brand new water seal. No, everything looks pretty good. And look at this thing here though. It's a nest of some sort. That's interesting. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull this rotor out now. I'm just having a look at it. These side seals still have good spring in them. The corner seals, they're good. And as you can see, these oil control rings are brand new. But yeah, this engine is absolutely full of those, what do they call them, paper wasps? Something like that. Some water galleries here are full of their nests. That big thing here was a nest. So, kind of did need to come apart. All right, so I'll go ahead, pull this out and watch everything just go for a fly. Hopefully not. Oh, man, got it. So these apex seals are, yeah, as I said before, they're just caked in Vaseline. So she is a fresh build, but oh no, these housings are mint. The engine was never ported by the looks of it. Hopefully we'll be changing that. Was hoping to go like a secondary bridge on it with a single turbo will be nice. Okay, let's go for this housing here. Or not. I might have to give it a bit of persuasion. Okay, so first housing's coming off now. Yeah, now these rotor housings are mint as. Looks like there may have been a bit of porting work done on the exhaust, but not the intake ports. That's a bit strange, but oh well. Yeah, and if you have a look at these, they're like brand new. We won't be reusing them though. All right, so now it is time to. Oh, they can get out of there. Um, Move the C shaft and juggle around the center iron. Then, yeah, then the front housing will be open and we can have a look at that one. But so far, it's really mint. I was wrong. I don't know if I mentioned it before. I thought these irons had been lapped, but no, they haven't. But they're still good. There's nothing wrong with those. Okay, I'll try and get this off. All right, so center iron's off now. I have actually done quite a bit since I last hit the record button. I was stuck on the phone with Crazy R, and yep, prick sidetracked me. But this rotor here, I believe, is good to come out now. So let's catch these apex seals. Yeah, and these rotors are actually really, really clean as well. So I'm going to check through all the springs and whatnot, but so far it's looking really, really good. I believe maybe it just needs a thorough clean through these galleries here. I mean, there's another paper wasp nest there, yeah, one down there. I can see it through there. So just needs a good clean out and another soft seal kit, and we should be looking pretty good, I'd say. Okay, let's see if I can get this one off now. Yeah, you can see them there. All the nests in the water jackets. I'm just happy they're not still in there. But so that there is pretty much the engine torn down. Happy to report that it's actually in really good condition. It has just freshly been rebuilt. Usually you get like that RX-8 engine going into that BMW. They were told it was a new build, and it really, really wasn't. But this one here most definitely is. It just needs, yeah, as I said, just needs a really good cleanup and just to reassemble. Maybe slap some paint on it. Maybe look at getting the housings polished and the front cover polished. I know a guy, so that's good. And yeah, well, stack gear bearings. Oh, they're good. Rotor bearings, they're good. Rear stack gear bearing is mint. Ah, sweet. So here it is in all its glory. Some bolt pieces, front gears. I don't think I showed you these torrent bearings. Yeah, they're like new. I did see on this counterweight here though, it looks like a bad casting mark all the way through here. It's really bizarre. Besides that though, everything else is mint as. The oil pump is sweet. As you can see, that's a new seal. Just the back of that stack is rusty as ever. Um, all the everything inside the engine is immaculate. It's just as I've shown you before. Nests are in there, a whole lot of stuff. This all needs to be blown out and cleaned up. I will talk to the owner and see if he wants to go bridgey on this. I mean, even a secondary bridge will be mean. It is going to be running single turbo, so I reckon that's definitely the go. And whether or not these get polished or whatever, what color these need to go, this all needs a sand up and yeah, just to clean up and then new coat of paint. It would be nice to polish these, and as you can see, yeah, the RX-7 Heaven built this. That's really cool. I like how they do their logos. I don't actually know if they're still around. If you know, can you let me know? Um, I haven't heard much about them for a long time. E-shaft, mean as. So I will actually put that on my thing and check with the dial gauge to see if it's straight. Got all my seals and whatnot in here. These oil control rings, as I said, are mint. They're new. Bearings, mean as. No, everything's really good. It's actually a really good engine. just needs a pretty up. Okay, I think I might leave this video here. I need to go call the customer and see how he wants to go about this, and we'll be back later on, hopefully porting this, but most definitely restacking it, taking it back to Auckland and dumping it in the car. Thanks for watching. Look at this down in there. Where is it? Some spiders too. That's nuts.